Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild and welcome to episode 900 of the series. I don't have anything special planned, let's say it that way. It's episode 900. Don't know. I never did really something special, so it's great to be and to have come so far, but otherwise it's just a number. The only number that really counts is then, I think, the big 1000. But we're coming ever closer to that. So, you can see that I have worked more on the station. We will go on the inside in a bit. I'm so not good with doing stuff like that. And again, the color scheme is really easy. It is just color coded by whatever module we have here that it kind of represents. Okay, the blue is for living space, or not random but multi-purpose use. Green is for everything related to processing, refineries. If we would have cargo, we would have done something in that color. Red is for the whole command thing and finding, don't know, having some place from where we can just take a look at everything on the station. Yellow for docking. I don't know. I took that because these things are yellow, so why not have that? The airlock doesn't have any special color, it just has the silver tip there that is just gray. And it's, you can see that, they are not black. I made the conveyors, I made them golden. There's a lot of tubes and hoses and all that stuff that in space that kind of get this gold color, and I thought maybe give it some bling, and I don't know, I really like it. I don't know if it's too much, but I kind of really like it. The gold fits a bit better. It looks a bit better than the silver. Yeah, except if you go farther away. So, cargo rack is here. The ships are here. I will have to remove this ship in a bit because it has a big reactor on it. So maybe we don't want that. The reactor is not really helping. Yeah, too big kind of. Put an antenna on it, and again I did some stuff on the inside. It's not too much. I'm really not, don't know, when it comes to interior stuff, I'm not really good. So I implemented the easy doors. All the doors are not turned off, but they are all exempt from working with it. So I don't want the doors closing automatically. I just want it for the airlock properties you can have. So you can set up airlocks in that. So if I open this door, this one completely seals, stays closed, and then closes, and then both doors unlock again. So you can see I've put some lights up so that we can see something on the inside. Here is suit storage. For the suit storage, we really don't need any orientation. We can just bring it on the walls. People can grab their suits and then go outside. A seat that is just for my making stuff easier for me here, because yeah, I'm running out of energy constantly and sometimes just want to run in and have that done. I have set up LCD screens, so every door has an LCD screen now that leads to somewhere. This leads to the center, so the 6-way connector. And from here we can see we have command up top. We have an unused module right now and the docking module. The arrow is just for Next module is unused. Module after that is the docking module. And we have that here too. Quarters, processing. We will go there for a sec. Quarters, we have some beds. We have some facilities. It's, I don't know, in space, yeah, really, you wouldn't have a standing shower. I think you would drown in that thing. The toilet might be, don't know, useful. But there's no door, as always. Some storage for the crew, and again, some beds. I thought about having windows to the outside, but a space station wouldn't really have these big windows there. That it would be too dangerous. I have the feeling. The ISS has the big cupola module, but that's really crazy hard glass, and they have these closable ports on there. Yeah, this doesn't have that, and it leads directly to a sleeping pod. I'm not sure if that would be a great idea to have that. Not sure. I tried to, don't know, do some smoothing with some half blocks and some slopes just to not have all the corners here. I didn't do that here because, yeah, this is the processing module. We can set up more assemblers if we want, and we could put up another refinery if we want. At the moment, we really don't need that. Lights in here too, so that we can see something. And again, on the way back, we see quarters, and the next is then center. Let us go back to the center. Unused module again. It's just a module. Didn't do anything to it. Didn't even smooth it out for later use. And then the docking. It's just a tube that leads to the ship so that we can enter it, smooth it out a bit. Again, I kind of realized that this thing seems to be far too big for what we really need in a space station, but again, it's a limitation that we have with just the big blocks. So command has oxygen storage and some other things. I've put a built-in repair system in here. But I had to set up some more. We have the big screen wall. This will be closed. This I kind of forgot. I moved the programmable blocks from here to there because I couldn't see anything with the programmable block. And from here now we can see the power, we can see the cargo usage. And if we find anything else that we need, then we can put that up there too. The fact that I don't have, that I have multiple solar, solar rotors, not solar rotors, Izzy's solar alignment script set up, yeah, makes it a bit problematic to get all the infos from that. But it again, it's not really necessary. We can see on the power screen where our power is coming from and how much power we produce, how much power we use. So I don't think we need an extra set there. I painted the solar panel too, and yeah, the sun rotation now makes me think about setting up more, because this one is, yeah, fairly in a fairly dark area, and the sun, yeah, we will have to rely on batteries at one point. So that's why I kind of want to get rid of this ship, because this ship, if it is disconnected, yeah, will really make it safe. If we are not here with the big ship, now the big ship provides all the energy, but if we undock and maybe come back with something smaller, I don't know. I don't want it to be safe. And if we work on the station again, this is this is a ship that is easily replaced. Let's say it that way. Easily replaced. I'm running out of color. They must have done something to the paint gun that makes it use more color. I'm not sure. I had 3,000 something color bottles, spray cans, and now I'm running, I don't know, into the 1,600. It's not really. I don't know why it suddenly uses so much of that stuff, but maybe, don't know, maybe it makes it all a bit fairer. I worked around with an arm and removed it again. It is not easily done. The arm has the problem that it kind of the small scripts that I have are not made to work with an arm the size I would want to have, because I need one that can reach out, can grab a module, move it into place, and that would mean that I would have to make, I don't know, one big arm, an outrigger, and then another thing with 2 sets of merge blocks and connectors on it, and then set it up with hinges and all that stuff to make it stable. I don't know. Marmo S is not. I could use Marmo S, but I would have to dig into too deep. Let's say it that way. And the problem with that is that I'm thinking about an arm that I can move along the station. So have something that I can attach to this this port, for example. Then if I need it over here, move it, attach it to here, detach it from there, and then use it here. And Marmo S is just not. I can't set it up in the right way to make that possible. I have the feeling it's too hard, and the other scripts I have are not set up to do stuff like that. So I will have to rely on a ship that just moves stuff into place, and it's a bit sad. It would have been nice to have a canard arm. I don't know how that thing is called. The next crazy thing would be that this thing needs more directions it can move in. So we need not only hinges, we need also rotors on multiple parts of that arm, so that we can turn it around on here, move it into place, turn it the next thing, and then go maybe from here to there, for example. And that makes that thing really crazy. I'm not a robotics expert, so that is something I really can't do. I will have to take a look how much energy these ships have, because the next thing we should do is move away from here. I have the feeling this is done now, and at least in a really functional state, so that we can just leave it here. And I think I will move to DUNE now, because we need to go back there and repair things, maybe set some things up differently, and just take a look what we need to do there to complete, don't know, something there too. We will find something that is maybe interesting. We need maybe better rovers. We need to change the palace a bit, and I need to work on the carry-all, and definitely on the harvester. Don't know, maybe I do something before. I'm thinking about something. Yeah, I think... Yeah, before we move away here, I will do another thing. Let me do something and then I will come back to you. Very good. Now I feel better about the power production, and yeah, having a second one of these also ups the oxygen production. That's a good thing. So we have more of that too, and don't rely too much on ice. With the airlock, how it is set up right now, we lose oxygen every time we open the door, and I don't have it set up where the air vent just brings it in. The problem with that is you need an empty tank to have that, and I don't have empty tanks here. The tanks are always full, so that's the good thing. With that production, we easily can replace the oxygen that we lose. So the thing that I want to do now is undock. Let's see if everything here is in place and locked to the ship so that we can undock and then move away from the station, leave that thing behind, go to DUNE. So find some more things to do on DUNE, and then we will continue our trip. I have another plan. We have a planet that we haven't visited at all, and maybe it would be good to do that in the near future. But for now, DUNE and then that thing. So I hope you like that station. I have saved up the standard modules, so we can easily set up something like that when we come to a different place around DUNE. I want to maybe have something else. Was that docking? Docking, yes. That's where I want to go. Around DUNE we should set up something, a station or something like that too. But I don't know if something like this would fit. So we need something else. It's so dumb that, or not dumb, it's kind of in the DUNE universe. I don't know anything about orbital structures, so I really don't know what to do there. So maybe we leave the Empress in orbit for now, and then everything else stays the way it is. Don't know, maybe we don't need anything in orbit to dock. DUNE, it would be good to have something like that, but the only structure I would think about is a guild highliner, and let's say it that way. Ugh, I don't want to build something like that. I want to take a look at something. The antennas are set up. Let us just go with a smaller range so that we don't have these things go too crazy on the power. Okay, that is better. Now back into the ship, prepare the jump to DUNE. So I will do, for the next 100 episodes, I want to prepare some more stuff. So I will do a bit more work. Again, I talked about this already, that I want to do a bit more work on the when it comes to planets. I lost some and we need to replace them, kind of. So that's it's weirdly structured how it is named. DUNE orbit, DUNE planet, DUNE orbit 1. Select. And now we can just jump there, or hopefully we can just jump there. Ah, object 85 is, don't know, that's a really cool planet or a really cool moon. It looks nice. Don't know. That's something I would like to have everywhere because it has this nice look about it. And okay, up there I think. Oh, I had the problem the last time I was here that I really didn't know where the planetoid was that I parked close to. So maybe I will go out and try to find that and then park there if I can find it, and then we will go down to the surface. We can see the area around the, so kind of if you look close to the middle of the screen, that's the area around the palace, and we can from here we can see how bad this area looks because of all the drones that just crash there and all that stuff. Ah, it's not nice. Good, I will do some searching and then we will go down there, assess the situation and see what we need to do and what we need to change. I found the orbital anchor that I've set up here. the gravity reactor component ship is still here, but we don't have energy, so yeah, having a rotating sun immediately screwed us over. So let us put in place maybe a battery or two. I saw on the not on the workshop, I saw on Reddit there was a few months ago there was somebody had set up a concept that uses stone to power things. So basically yeah, there is kind of, if you build batteries and you have a stone processing facility and assembler, with the right amount of batteries you can set up, you get enough batteries, better power out of producing batteries. It's a weird thing. Somebody made that survival ready and I kind of want to see that at one point. I kind of want to test that out, if and how that works. That would be interesting. Again, the concept was crazy, not really viable, because you have to have scripts to do that, to auto build batteries, to auto build the components, and you have to, don't know, it's a constant, batteries will be built, batteries will be drained, batteries will be removed, batteries will be built anew, and it's basically set up in a carousel so that it goes basically round and round. Again, the idea is so cool, to think that you maybe can use that somehow to why is it to power bases? It's maybe a bit crazy, and you have to have a lot of stone, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It's not really worth talking about this right now because we are doing something completely different. But I found that and I said, maybe I want to test that at one point. But it's kind of like the water planet. I still want to test that, but on the other hand, I don't know what for. So let us set up a build and repair system so these batteries will be built. And then we at least can store some power when the solar panels get power. Maybe we can put some more solar panels up. So you will get the usual treatment, fly mode, grind before weld, 360, 100, 100, 324, 100, 100, and you push components immediately. Good. Turn on. Turn on. Turn on. And now these should be built. Good. Yeah, we have a lot of cobalt here. I'm tempted to take a look if we need more of that, so that we maybe can fill up our ores. Let us see. Cobalt. We have plenty cobalt, so that's not really necessary. I want to bring some blocks closer to the top so that we can maybe set up some solar panels to get it working again. Maybe here we don't rely on Izzy, we could use the solar rotors. And we can test if our gravity drive is still working. So you build up, up, and up. G, solar rotor. We need mainly power here. And we need some of the struts. Solar. 8. I think it is set up this way, yes. And then some panels. Again, now with the sun rotating, we definitely have to. Oh, okay. That's the wrong way around. Now with the sun rotating, that definitely gives us some more things to do, because again, I completely neglected that. Everything like making the solar panels point in the right directions. Or I mainly have some setups, but they're not really serious setups, and now everything changed. I went on Object 85, I went down to the moon, and then I realized after crashing my ship into the solar panels on Object 85, I realized that now they are in the way of the landing platform. A weird thing, but that needs changing over time. That needs to change. Okay. So, you thing, are you still active?
No fuel.
Okay, it's not. Oh, it has no fuel, so we have no power in here. It's good that it didn't get deleted. That usually is a death sentence. Uranium. Come on, do we have some excess uranium still somewhere? Uh, 61. You go away. So I want to empty out these things and then grab some more uranium. That should be enough just to get it moving. We will have to see if that thing still does something. It could be that it really is not working anymore. But it could work, still work brilliantly. So let's see what it does. There is. See, that's a ship that just relies on gravity gens and mass blocks to fly. Very small. It has very small radiuses and all that stuff. But again, it does what it is supposed to be to do. Still, it still does what it is supposed to do. Nice. The big problem is we can't really turn it off. This thing will go through energy like crazy. So, what do we do about this? Batteries? We could put some batteries on and then maybe some solar panels just to, I don't know, to keep it running so that it doesn't get deleted. Okay, let me fix this up and then we go down to the planet. I will bring this close to our build zones and then we hopefully can build this up. This is so crazy. By the way, it doesn't work in planetary gravity, so that's why I kind of don't do anything else with it. So yeah, be back in a few seconds. So it has been 2 days since the last recording, so I have overdone it as usual, and now we have a dock, we have a bit of a room with everything that you would need for a, don't know, a new start or something like that. We have some windows and we have yeah, we have more than I thought. So it's still the small anchor. It is anchored to this asteroid, but again, it don't know. I thought I would just have, yeah, still the just one connector and some things and some solar panels, but yeah, we have more now. Don't know. It's the plan was just to have a small station everywhere where it is needed, kind of, and so I've built this port so that we can just stay here if needed, and if anything bad happens, we can start. We have air, we have hydrogen, we have some ice, we have some oxygen farms just so that we can produce our oxygen. We have hopefully enough power to last But the thing seems to be that the sun is just circling around this asteroid, and that we should have power always. So that's a good thing. Some solar panels, a lot of batteries. I have to do something about this thing. It's an amazing concept, but this thing takes energy like nothing else. It eats through the uranium I have in there. I've put on some solar panels just so it hopefully stays powered. But the big problem are not the generators. The mass blocks are the problem here, and it has to do with the fact that the generators are turned off. And that's a good thing, kind of. The generators are just here to, or the script that's in there just controls the generators by powering them up and powering them down once needed. But the mass blocks have to stay on, otherwise this thing will drift away. And they eat 600 kilowatts per mass block. So that's a lot of just standby power. I have also added one of the cargo dropships, and we'll use that to go down to the planet. We will use that thing. Maybe take one of the containers with us, or we can bring one down if needed. And then we have to remodel a bit down there. So we need a space where we can have that thing land and drop off containers if needed. We can bring in hydrogen if needed and ice, but we will take a look what the base has done in the meantime. I'm not sure if some of the mods still work. The last time I was here it's not too long ago, but kind of maybe there were some changes in the meantime. I don't know. Let us see if that thing is complete, just to know that. And we need to rename in the programmable block the name of that thing. This is Cargo Lifter 3, and that's how it should be named. Good. So that we can use that. I will maybe also produce a cargo skiff for that station. But the thing is that this is mainly, if a ship docks here. Big Blue or the Empress can dock here. And when we come back to the asteroid, we have to make another lifter and another skiff for Big Blue. I also started a side project that I want to finish. In the series with Ramethep, the multiplayer series that I live stream on my channel, I have built a combat ship that I kind of want to replicate to be able to fight eventual, targets on the planet, targets in space, and I have to see how I can finish that. I have put on some of these thrusters. I will put down everything so that this thing can go into the atmosphere and can get out of the atmosphere. But I don't have crazy power on here. At the moment, I'm using the normal reactors, and I think I will keep it that way. The Raven Ball turrets, really neat. I'm getting tempted to bring back Weapons Core. There were some neat weapons that were put out for Weapons Core. For example, like real phaser bangs. And that's stuff I want to have for ages now. Good, let us see if we can go down there. This thing should be ready to just take us everywhere needed. And we will... The thing is, at the moment, we don't have any weapons down there. Let me remove the solar panel. That thing is not needed right now. So we can just get rid of that. So, okay, yeah, please get rid of this. And I'm not sure, assertive installations works on this planet, so that we will have maybe some problems again with that. We had some earlier, and I might have to weaponize the base down there a bit more than we had before. So let us see. I don't know. The station should have an antenna. I don't know why it's not reacting. It could be that the whole thing is out of power, because I'm using a mod to power the station with the wind turbines and all that stuff. It could be that I just forgot to bring up the antenna power. I'm not sure. One thing I thought about is that I want to add maybe the crazier version of the cargo ships and the crazier version of assertive installations, if there is one. Making my life harder, or if I bring in the reavers, I kind of now, with the energy shields and all that stuff, I kind of want to have a bit of conflict in the world. Like the whole sun rotation thing, I want to ramp up the difficulty kind of again for everything that I do. And I don't know, I need more, and the reavers would give me more to do, or cargo ships would give me more to do. The reavers would search for me basically, so it could be more interesting. Maybe if you have, don't know, if you know your mods with enemies in them, let me know what would be preferable. I kind of want to, don't know, I need more again. I need more things. Cargo ships on planets and in space would be nice, but they don't search actively for you, and reavers do. So I'm not sure how crazy they are. If they attack, they should just spawn in my vicinity. So having to build real defenses, having to build real attack ships or defense ships or something like that would be, don't know. I tried that over and over again, but I have the feeling the mods get better now. So we maybe want to bring up the difficulty a bit. But let us see if everything is still there. It should pop up inside in a bit. Again, we need to repair the harvester, then see how the power situation is, and also prepare the base for the standard cargo containers, and then have don't see anything. There it is. Okay, the base is still there. Now let's see. The landscape down here looks just awful. That's still something I would like to have. We had that for the server. A thing that protects the voxels just from impacts and not from drilling and all that stuff. So okay, the good thing is the crazy lifter, though the carry-all is still there. That thing should power the base. At least that thing should. I need to work more on it. I need to change out the ramps down there. There needs to be another try for an ornithopter. Now with all the things that make life a lot better, like the hitbox stuff and the hinges, we might have some improvements that we can really use to ramp this up. Oh, and I need to change the color. That will be a lot of coloring. That thing needs definitely a different color. The gray is not doing it. In the game that was inspiration for the palace, it was bluish, and maybe we go for that. Okay, let us see if the power production is still running over the tower that is there. So we have somewhere the remote power converter. It is still putting out power, so we don't need to intervene in that. This all should still work. What materials do we have down here? Maybe we need to repair the harvester and bring some more stuff in. Okay, we still have these I can get rid of. We still have tons of materials. We even have more uranium. That's a good thing. We might need some platinum. We can bring that in. Otherwise, I don't know. Platinum is just needed for just a few things. And we need to... Ooh, ice. I wanted to take a look how crazy the ice production went. Ice is still coming in. 99... 3... Okay, we... There's... yeah, we... Yeah, maybe we don't need ice anymore. Let us turn off the vaporators. That saves up on energy. And now still assess the damage. This is still in need of repair. That was the drill we had there. That needs repairing. The front needs repairing, and maybe we can make it a bit nicer. Whoa. Okay, we brought that down so that we can lock it down. That needs cutting. Wheels need to be lifted up again. And then a new drill and a new front harvester. Good. That thing, we need to position that somewhere. It still hovers here. And I don't really know how much power I found out, or don't know, I always had the feeling that the gravitic manipulators would take so much power. They really don't, so... 2 unlocked K manipulators, gravitic evasive things, max required input. So it's really not that much in the end, and you can see that at the moment we produce enough power so that thing could basically just hover in place. I want to find a position for that thing, so having it hover here close to the palace, not the nicest thing. This, hopefully, any repairs on this thing? Oh, that thing should still work. Yeah, that thing is completely okay. And the solar rotor will give us let it run. There could be... Ooh. There could be some problems. I'm not sure how the path of the sun is. If it rotates around, we might end up with a few hours of darkness. We need to put down lights, all that stuff. And we need another small rover. This thing needs repairing. The ramp, we maybe can push it a bit so that the ramp starts somewhere here. There is ramps in the AQD, so we can maybe use the light armor slopes and replace the ramp that we had with these maybe. It's a bit steeper, but we get a bit more real estate here. That also needs finishing and repairing. Yeah. This will be the job for the next few days, definitely. We need to find a way to keep this thing powered with maybe not only a wind turbine. We could try and put in another of these power converters so that we can use maybe the power off of a wind farm. So we need power production that we can put down somewhere, and hopefully, don't know, hopefully we can do something special with that. Again, the wind farm would be in reality something else, but here we will use it for power production and maybe put some up somewhere out there a bit further away from the palace, so it's not so crazy close to it. Or we could use crazy underground tricks. There, wind turbines would work underground too. Not sure if we should go with this, but again, this will be the thing we do in the next episodes. I hope that I don't spend too much time here again. The episode 1000 is coming up. It's just 100 episodes. That's just, if I keep up with it with the pace, 30 weeks or so. I'm not sure. We will see. But people, I think that's all for today. I hope you liked this episode. It might be a bit long and all that stuff. We will see how that works out. Hope you liked it anyways. If you did, please leave a like on the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for 900 episodes. Thanks for staying with me for that long, if you did. And if you're new here, there's at least 100 more. We will see. Good people. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. See you guys.